push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows. And where I'll go in life, still nobody knows. But I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny.
So, So hello. Okay, wait. I have to fix my microphone first. Okay. So hello guys, welcome back to another stream. So as you guys can see today's thumbnail, so it is something what I have felt so far in this game. Like from my perspective, what have been like, yeah, or we can say like what we have seen in this game so far. So this is what I was like, that's what I think it should like carry forward. Like it's a question like, who's the monster? Is it like someone who's like, should we judge people on the basis like how they look or appear, on their appearance, or the way they are? So it's basically just a simple question. So if you have watched my all the streams, then you can understand like why I have made this thumbnail. I know this is not like very attractive thumbnail, but it is something which have a strong message. So that's why I made this thumbnail, and I thought it is something which like carry a weight in this thumbnail. Through thumbnail I can tell people like what is it about. So if we talk about like why I made this thumbnail, and who are those guys in the thumbnail, then I can explain it to you. So the first one is Geralt, and the second one is Vernon Roche. And they both are on the boat, and the third person who's carrying the Morgul's child, I guess Morgul's child, not Morgul, Morgul's child. So it is something what I have experienced so far in Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. Like if you have played or if you have watched my stream, you can like say, in Witcher 1 there was a guy which is Mikul, who raped a woman and killed her, and again that was a human from what I have, like from my perspective, and I have made the decisions accordingly in that game, because I have seen like there are so many humans who are involved in Witcher 1 and want to like, for their personal gains, they are using Squirtle and everyone else, non-humans basically, to gain political power and everything, to capture and to spread hatred among humans for non-humans. So it was something like which I didn't like it at all, and that's why I went for non-humans, which is basically helping the elves. Yavin, I if I am pronouncing the right way, his name, I guess. So we can say that. So that was from. So I made whole perspective from that point in Witcher 1, and again yesterday when I was playing this game, and it wasn't like for it. It's like a turning point for me from here now, because if you have watched my yesterday's stream, you could have seen that there was a moment where you can see Vernon Roche and Wes and Geralt and his whole team, the Blue Stripes, set up a trap for Loredo's to to capture him. So they did a setup thing for him, and we found out something different. Like when we were like we for the first time when we met him, he was like very he was someone who hates non-humans very much from the way he speaks. And as soon we progress in the story, we found out that he captured a woman who's elf, non-human elf, and he was raping her, and it leads to like uh to a bad thing, I guess. Like it the actually whatever he did, it was totally wrong from that, from my perspective. And you can say, and the ending was very sad as well. The ending was very sad for me because at the end, that girl, actually she was very young, and she actually died. She cut her uh, arm basically, and died after giving birth to a boy. And that was something I didn't like it at all, because I didn't see any moral here from Lorido's perspective. If you see someone as an enemy, you should fight him on the basis of the things you have like started the war. You should not like go for some other perspectives or the other ways to harm someone, like capturing women and everything. So it is something which happened, and like from my perspective, and the way I've like chose a different type of dialogues just because of these things. So it's something like they are monsters which actually do not has claws, but some of them wear armor. So we can say that from my perspective. And let's see what we will find out in the next in here, I guess. In Aedirn, so far I have found out the same thing is going on Aedirn as well. The king was like using non-humans to like to get, I don't know, like whatever the things from the caves and everything. He's like using non-humans to as a worker, I guess, to do the to like to do the hard work and everything. And it is something, and even like we can say that he is not treating non-humans and humans equally, so which is very wrong. And there is a dragon slayer, a woman who comes and challenges the king. And as a king, I think I should have lost, but I thought it would be it is not something we can do in this game. From my perspective, I don't know if we lose something will change, or like or whatever, I don't know. If you guys know, you can comment and you can tell me. So I won that battle, and after that we are like heading towards something like someone casted the spell, and we are trying to escape from here. And this game have a lot of bugs. Even I have posted a review about this game as well. So yeah, now from that part, today we are going to continue, and we will try to find out what will happen in the next part. So I hope we will find out something amazing, and I know what is going on this particular area in Aedirn. So the king is not he's not actually a good king from my perspective. He's not treating everyone equally. So if you are king, you should treat each and everyone equally, and you should be like someone who stands for the word king. You should not be like someone who's like some sort of stereotype or whatever, like judging people based on their appearance and everything. But like on the other side they are like doing some other stuff the way Lorido did. So it would be nice if everyone was like living peacefully in a happy environment where everyone is treated equally and everything is going very well. And if there's something happens, like if someone who's not who's a human and someone who's not who's a non-human marries uh, because they love each other, that would be a nice thing. But the way everything is happened in this game, it didn't like went very well. So let's find out what will happen in this Witcher 2 game. So there is a common thing in Witcher 1 and Witcher 2. I can say so far now that in both part I have experienced one common thing, that humans are very wrong and they are not treating non-humans equally at all. So that is something I didn't like it at all. But it's okay, someone needs to play a villain role as well. If it's not human, then it will be a non-human. So yeah, let's see what we can do as a Geralt, and as a Witcher we will protect someone who needs to be protected, who can't protect himself or herself. We will protect someone who's unable to like protect themselves. That's what I that's from my this is what I think from my perspective. Here B, the Witcher's role is to just to protect someone who needs to be protected at all. Doesn't matter who are they, whether it's human, non-humans, anyone. Because I think Witcher basically we made Witchers to protect someone who needs to be protected, like can't protect themselves. So that was like my thinking, my opinion. I don't know about others and everything, and even I have skipped so many things like that bath thing, I guess, with Triss and everything, because I thought it would be something it was not that much important at that time, because everyone is dying and going through a lot of things, and we need to help them instead of doing these type of things. We should be like focused on our primary goal, to protect someone. So let's continue today. I think I have explained very much on today's stream for 18 minutes, and I guess that's enough. Let's continue. I hope you guys.
These spectres were my soldiers! It's Sabrina's curse!
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends! There's enough power for the spell!
Damn, you're ugly.
Ready!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
An eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. Very powerful. Spectres are only susceptible to sobering spells. Stay behind me.
Try to disperse the fog.
I guess I picked the wrong.
These spectres were my soldiers! It's Sabrina's curse!
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to.
Friends, I must focus enough power for the spell.
there be?
So today I will not be it will be a very short stream. I think this game is
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's corpse.
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. There's enough power for the spell.
seriously. This game needs a lot of patches right now. It's too bad.
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
No, so it will just only increase the
Come on!
Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. Spectres are only susceptible to silver and spells. Stay behind us.
We'll try to disperse the fog.
My man's done like this.
Damn it!
It's Nemesis' curse! She's out to kill me!
Stay close to me, Saga. It's not far away.
Let's hope so.
It's Prince Dennis. He lives.
No, the Wraiths have taken him.
I need some help.
The fog is dissipating. We're near its end.
Okay, so we're almost there again.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
I feel like I need some.
These spectres were my soldiers. It's Sabrina's curse.
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
If you look at the like the king and the
These spectres were my soldiers! It's Sabrina's corpse!
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
in which you need someone quick. I need something to auto lock on.
These spectres were my...
Can I do this? I can't even go for
Aedirnians are
Admire the
here as
sights
well.
later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power.
Damn monsters.
how.
These spectres were my soldiers! It's Sabrina's corpse!
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell.
And there are some latency problem as well. If you press your key on the keyboard, it doesn't like.
These spectres were my soldiers! It's Sabrina's corpse!
Aedirnians are here as well.
Admire the sights later. We have to go on.
Endure, friends. I must focus enough power for the spell. Ready! Stay close to me!
What the hell? Where did the sun go?
It's an eclipse. Somebody cast a curse. Very powerful one. We have to know. Spectres are only susceptible to silver and spells. Stay back with me.
Try to disperse the fog.
Right now.
Damn, you're up.
I have to be very careful with
It's Prince Dennis. He lives.
Wraiths have taken him.
It's Cleversick's curse. She's out to kill me.
Stay close to me, sire. It's not far now.
Let's hope so.
how.
Damn it!
The fog is dissipating. We're near its end.
They don't want me to like go. I feel like they like me so much in the
too old for this.
Finally, we are out from that area, and we have survived that spell.
Death Mold, Shealer, meet me in my tent. You're to explain what the hell happened there, and how we're to get rid of it.
As you command, Your Majesty.
I'll tolerate no delays on this matter, and summon all my company commanders.
Immediately, Your Majesty.
Corporal, I'd like you to watch the Witcher closely. He just pulled me from a magic hell, so I doubt he wants my head as he took fall tests. But I'll not have him wandering round the camp like some stray dog. Occupy him for a time, then bring him to my tent.
Sire, I must request an audience.
Later. I'll see my mages first, then the Witcher.
Ah, just lovely. And here I'd hoped for a calm little war.
Know where I might wet my throat around here?
Roach, willing to vouch for this overgrown urchin?
He did not kill Foltest or Demavend, if that's what you're asking. You've got my assurance on that.
Good enough for me. Let's go then. Yes?
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
When Edwin camp. Okay.
How'd you do? No talking to the prisoner! No talking to the prisoner! What do you want?
How did you catch him?
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really. We found him. Barely alive.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel. Aiming at their arteries, no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes, even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his fingers, scorched his feet. He didn't so much as peep his own name. Tried to bite off his own tongue, in fact. Them elves like a bit of suffering, methinks.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages asked him about. Who it was and where they are now. There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But he prefers to suffer.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now. No talking to the prisoner.
How'd you do?
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the Wraiths.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
I am your humble servant.
Stick your courtesies up your ass.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak later.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
In no small part thanks to you, Excellency.
I've helped you, yes. I trust I shan't regret it.
As do I. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful.
Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
You sure they're that big a secret? I mean, they could be important to me.
I can reveal one thing. The Emperor was very moved to hear the White Wolf had returned. He asked me to investigate the matter personally and submit a report.
Why do I interest him?
He didn't say. His Imperial Majesty keeps his motivations to himself.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt you'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Batatas. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
Mages have a natural tendency to disappear into thin air once in a while. Why is anyone concerned?
Maybe they wonder if witches locked in dungeons possess the same capacity. You're avoiding the subject, which means it's uncomfortable for you. Have it your way, I shan't press. But I'll ask one more question, if I may.
Of course, Your Excellency.
I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
I'm a witcher. I rarely theorize. Killing monsters is purely practical.
I don't doubt it. Though sometimes a single understatement can speak more than 1,000 words. So I thank you for your silence, Witcher. Do you have other questions?
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
Greetings, Geralt.
It's pretty obvious you and Deathmold don't exactly get along.
Deathmold is an overgrown baby. A fine match for King Henselt. The problem is that he's as jealous as he is childish. He claims I wish to steal his position at the Kedwenny court. Nothing could be more absurd.
Foltest's killer forced Triss to teleport him to Vergen. They're somewhere nearby.
That nosy little meddler Triss used my megascope to accomplish that. But I suppose I should be grateful. After all, I might have been the Kingslayer's victim. Even if Triss is in Vergen, I cannot locate her. This damn fog prevents any kind of magical probing.
I'd assumed that after killing the Kayran, the Pontar Valley would hold no further interest for you.
You know nothing about me, Witcher. I'm here because 2 northern monarchs were murdered. It's quite probable Henselt is next on the list. We don't need another country descending into chaos. King Henselt cannot die. I'll make sure of that.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak later.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Nice.
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tanseville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig's. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody brain will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Vandegrift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody, charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Aedirnians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
Freak. Hmm?
Yeah, now I can. Nope. So that I mean this, then I can go here. It's new testing.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful, I feel we shall become great friends.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison needle up my sleeve. I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle...
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them. Apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood. Best done at midnight, surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevis's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies. And a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
I'm not going to waste my time reading. Tell me the important bits.
Oh, no need to be ashamed, Geralt. In these times, few get the opportunity to learn the arts of reading and writing. Illiteracy is...
I can read, mage. Time's a-wasting. Are you gonna start helping me?
The effects and phenomena generated by a 4th level blood curse require an immense amount of the power. The eclipse, the death of a dynasty, the battle of specters. No sorcerer, no living being can summon such levels of energy. It's quite simply impossible.
But some clever mages discovered how to make possible the impossible. Since then, the world has lived in fear of your curses. Genius. What did you discover?
A prophecy that initiates a blood curse is simply a spell that binds the power. It should be cast at a site possessing the appropriate accumulation characteristics. A battlefield is perfect. Blood-soaked ground, defined boundaries, a symbolic dimension. When the caster utters the words of the prophecy, the curse begins to accumulate the power. For the last 3 years, day after day, month after month, the initiating curse has been gathering the power, drawing it from the elements of fire, earth, air, and water. The energy thus accumulated could move the stars. Enter the activator, one of the prophesied events possessing its own symbolic dimension. It releases the accumulated energy for use by the curse proper. Ordinarily, the curse cannot utilize all the built-up power, which must be released in some way, so one gets side effects, like solar eclipses.
Okay. I feel like if he knows that much about the curse, then it might be possible that he might be doing all these type of things, and we can say it's a very good time for him to take the advantage of ongoing things like Foltest and everyone. I don't know, but 2 kings have been died by someone, and if the 3rd one dies, he can say that like it could be a Witcher or someone who killed the king, and can easily gain political things which he might want to, but who knows. That's what I think for now.
Are you sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Positively. Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevissig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevissig wishes Henselt to wait for imminent death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death. We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you?
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it. If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
So he used a soldier to strike her, and so that she can get the blood and lift the curse. Sorry, not lift, to cast the curse.
You're gonna help me, Death Mold.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king. I've no problem admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Stick your courtesies up your ass.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for
Greeting.
coin.
I am your humble servant.
Grown lads with their arses in the air, scavenging round the tents like idiots.
Where are these coins from?
Need some help, Monster Slayer?
I want to talk, dog of war.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain. Were you here 3 years ago during the last battle for Vergen?
Bradley's blue banner was. They were decimated by mages. The survivors enlisted with us. They weren't eager to talk about it, and we didn't press them.
No lack of work for your kind.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days. Sign of the times.
Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you, Witcher. Not the best trait to have in wartime.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice, as I heard it. We're to observe the mist and, if need be, drive off the Wraiths.
Since you're already watching it, pay attention to the size of the cloud. I need to know if it's expanding.
Well,
how fast?
It's almost imperceptible, but it's constant. A foot, perhaps 2 a day. What does that mean?
Means I have to hurry. How many mercenaries you got watching the fog?
I've got them spread out in small groups around campfires. And how many we number? Well, that's my concern alone.
Does Henselt pay his mercenaries well? Call it professional curiosity on my part.
It's no secret a lump sum of 20,000 Novigrad crowns awaits. To be divvied up between those who survive.
So the more of you die, the greater the take per head.
Yes.
I heard you gained fame during the wars with Nilfgaard.
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna. As it turns out, it was worth risking our necks.
I wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle there.
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dun Banner, the collected armies of the North probably would have shattered into bits. Luckily, we showed up at the right time, withstood the assault and came out victorious. We earned every last copper we were paid. 50,000 Nilfgaardians shattered their teeth trying to bite at us. Menno Colhorn, their commander-in-chief, chose death over humiliation. Like in every battle, it was a question of timing, taking advantage of the foe's missteps, and a bit of luck.
I wouldn't mind learning some details about Brenna from someone who played first fiddle.
Like in every...
Must be fatiguing fighting all the time.
I took a little time off recently. Something along the lines of a honeymoon. But I like my craft, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
I knew one of your kind once. Woman by the name of Rayla.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake. Let her emotions take control. This profession requires cold calculation.
रेला तो भाई फर्स्ट गेम में थी.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with a Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
Wanna wrestle me?
To challenge Adam Pangret for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders.
Who should I challenge?
Martin and Randall are the strongest in my company. Then there's Magnus, the camp blacksmith.
I'll try them.
Watch out for Magnus. As I see it, he could easily do his work with no tools. Steady on, White Wolf. You've yet to beat all the strong men. Did they hire a witcher? I smell a Temerian.
Freak, you're out of your league.
The whole camp's gone berserk.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this spell will lift it.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
Who should I challenge?
Martin and Randall are the strong.
I'll try that.
Watch out. As I...
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts. It won't just disappear.
That I will end the stream because it's quite hot here.
No talking to the prisoner!
What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Aedirn you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some sort?
Aedirn, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Aedirn. Nobody quite like that cunt.
I'm done with this cursed place. The bloody comet, square coins, and that fucking fog.
As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out. Salutations. Aedirn! What do you want? Normally I only talk to drunks.
I heard you calling for Aedirn.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so I called out. Got a problem with that?
I used to know a man named Aedirn.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Aedirn never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that one. Drinking without him's like ploughing without a woman.
Still looking for coins.
Get out something to do.
This mist strikes me. I'm a bit scared of going against the saint.
The enemy.
What? Surprised to see a dwarf on human leash? Got a well-thought-out slur ready and waiting. Go on, surprise me.
You're a little tense.
Tense? That's a good one. I, odd-looking human, am a prime mercenary, a sapper. I'm not tense by definition.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines. I can fucking throw a boat bridge across a river in half a day. Digging ditches is relaxing, that's what I meant.
Got any spare parts from those war machines? The decommissioned ones, of course. I need some to make monster traps.
Sure. Why wouldn't I? If I do.
Ah! Don't worry about it. The Witcher will take care of everything.
What is it?
I heard you and your men arm wrestle a bit.
What's it to you? That sport's only for the strongest.
Do I look like a wimp to you?
Truth be told. But I'm willing to test you.
If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Let's do this.
Aedirn!
You're tough.
Hello.
Trouble.
Something's brewing.
Leave me be, father!
Leave you be? Your life's at stake! Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you!
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in King Henselt's service.
Geralt.
Geralt. Provenance and profession known only to him, so be it. How can I help you?
I want to stock up on herbs and medicine.
Got a prescription?
A prescription?
I jest. We have supply shortages, so I can only sell you certain medicaments.
Gladly. Do not disturb.
Yeah!
Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
Dice.
Aye, dice.
Who else plays around here?
There's Zivik, Madame Carol, and Lasota. But they're masters. They'll only play you if you beat us.
I'd be glad to play you.
Me first! You lost. Shall we...
Won't be able. This time, like.
Let me win it back?
Care for a game? You lose.
Yeah, I know.
Careful.
I was lucky enough to get that one. Easy on this and that one. Okay. Now we are.
Give me another shot.
Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda's parables? Then spare an Aedirn for his humble followers.
Having an Aedirn and not having an Aedirn makes 2 Aedirns.
Cheapskate.
Going to the slaughter like a
I've
pig
no
for a
bloody
feast.
idea who you might be, but I hope you...
Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right, but you might not want company while you drink.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Always better to talk business over a tankard. Let me buy a round.
All the same to me.
Getting sad drunk.
Mm-hmm. My son's decided to kill himself. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Sidorus. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Lieutenant Avid, who's that?
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes the latter, and he's good at it. The best.
They're going to duel to the death?
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and hence said don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The jailers really leave the arena on their own 2 feet. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Sidorus, there were no volunteers, so we drew straws and it fell to Sven.
He can't back out?
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged, but my son's a stubborn one. The pup's got honour. But what good's honour to a corpse?
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son, and there won't be a thing I wouldn't do to aid you.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenary's tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why did they turn out like his mum? Must my devilish blood course?
Relics, artifacts, trinkets and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
I'm interested in objects that belong to the soldiers who perished in the battle 3 years ago. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality, Witcher. I deal in relics.
Got anything interesting there?
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned. Nails that fastened the wheel of death. Splinters from the wheel. I've also got some metal parts and some of the martyr's garments. Whatever your heart desires.
इसके पास मिट्टी है, ऐश है, सबरीना के जहाँ पे उसे मारा गया, where she died.
Are you Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
I wouldn't play the hero if I were you.
You don't know me.
I spoke to your father.
Ha! I'll wager he told you the sad story of Sven, who needs to be rescued.
I'm no wandering knight, and you're no princess in distress. I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they kill you?
I'll certainly feel worse if I tire out.
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent mission to deflower the Virgin of Aedirn?
No, we'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain untouched, like a 12-year-old nun's petal.
Why do you wish to help me?
Don't ask me to explain myself. Now wave that sword around some more. We both need you to practice.
A wizard.
Ha!
Yeah, I did. The Necker contract and everything. Thought like I would be able to go back and complete it. Ah. As for now, as I know that you can't go back and do this quest, so I will try to complete this upcoming quest here. Okay, yes, it's on this one. Oh man. Well, maybe in the future I'll try to play this game again. We will try to do this thing.
Slaughtering squirrels again.
Aedirn!
Still looking for coins.
Greetings.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Aedirn!
What do you want?
I heard you calling out for Aedirn.
What of it?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Aedirn's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint. What does he look like?
Ordinary, like any soldier, except he staggers a lot. Aedirn, where
Who's
are
that
you?
Pokemon? That Aedirn.
What do you want?
This your first war?
Not a chance. We soldiers never want for work under Henselt.
I'm done with this cursed place. Bloody comet. Square. Greetings.
Aedirn, where are you?
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder. So show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
Aedirn, where are you?
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life. The specters haunt and hunt me by day.
Come on. Nightmares are common. Start at the beginning.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw and heard her as if she sat beside me, and then that voice became a terrifying whisper. Curdled the blood in my veins. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. It went on talking, hovering over me, stretching its mitts out towards me. I felt a deathly chill, and then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. But a human's one thing. A spectre's another. No other way to put this. I shit myself. Out of fear. Pants right full by the time I got back to camp. Since then, they mock me. Call me the crapper.
I didn't see anyone mocking you. Well, except for those two drunks.
Then you haven't looked around well enough. I'm the laughing stock of the entire camp.
What time did the spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour before midnight. I've no idea how long I slept, but when I reached the camp, it was dawning in the east.
Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there. My unit was on the lookout for Demaven's forces trying to cross the river. I just wanted to recall the old times.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel medic, saved me. Talk to her if you want to learn more. She knows everything about the camp.
I'll deal with the Spectre, but you should know a Witcher's services don't come cheap.
My soldier's pay is meager. Got but a few coins in my pouch and some pipeweed. Would you do it for that?
All right.
What do you want?
I heard that Sabrina Glebisig was burned at the stake somewhere nearby.
Upon a hill. Folk congregate there to this day.
What for?
They say it brings luck, but I don't buy that superstitious shite.
What you want?
Any idea what Nilfgaardian forces are doing here?
Who the hell knows? I reckon they're just observing, and nothing good will come of that.
Think they've made a deal with Hensel?
They've been here weeks, so they must have agreed on something. The Can folk don't like it.
things.
Aedirn, where are you?
Are you all right? What I saw back...
I've been...
Come on.
One night, I dreamt of my bird, and then I opened, and then...
What?
Never been a cow. Since then...
I didn't see anyone mocking you.
Then you haven't looked around.
What time did the... Why? So you...
Took...
I'll do...
My soldiers...
All right.
What is it?
I heard the Nilfgaardian force is going to support you.
Oh, yeah? The Nilfgaardians yap a lot. Demand even more. But when it comes to fighting, they slink away.
What do you want?
Why do you think the Temerians are here?
I've not the faintest idea, and I don't trust that captain of theirs.
You know Roach.
Not personally, but I heard he's a madman. Something terrible. Folk by the campfire claim he cuts off elves' ears and eats them.
I know you.
Aye. We met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your wrath. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last reminder of those days. Take it and hold no grudge against me.
I hold no grudge, and I'll gladly accept the trinket.
Take it. And good luck.
Out!
Take care.
Aedirn, where are you? Aedirn, where are you?
Get up, you piss pump. Your friends are worried sick about you.
What? Where am I? What am I doing here? This is strange.
Are you Aedirn?
Aedirn, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt. Not a proper her, you know. I was all la-dee-da, I'll ply you nice, I says. And she done scream at me. Like a bruxa.
Listen, Aedirn, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says to her, I says, Square, schmer, what square? What the fuck, fish, do you mean? I wanna play. And this cunt's prating on about square fish.
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends. They're worried about you.
Me mates? Ulf? Ulf, me brother, where is he? Ulf? Ulf?
Calm down and try not to puke on the guards. Calm down and stand up straight.
Darn. Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going. Halt! What's that corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Aedirn. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze. And smells like he fell out of a dwarf's arsehole. Why, you limp arse prick! You saying I stink? Come here!
Aedirn, shut up. This soldier didn't drink of his own accord.
Oh yeah. Looks just like a teetotaler.
I had to question him.
And get him blind drunk in the process.
I have my methods. You know something that unties the tongue better than liquor?
All right, come in. But hide him somewhere till he sobers up. You don't want no officer catching sight of him. I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Aedirn. Let's look for your friends.
See, I'm going to take me a nap right here.
Aedirn, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Where are you? Aedirn, where? One tanker, two tankers, three tankers, four. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see you, prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's like, damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well ploughed. One tanker, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see you, prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's like, damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well ploughed.
Witcher.
Square coins and that fucking fog.
As long as they pay us, I'll sit it out.
One tanker, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor.
Get him away!
5 tankers, 6 tankers, you...
Aedirn, stop fucking around and get up.
Arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see you, prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's like, damn, he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well ploughed. One tanker, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see you, prick. It's time to head for home.
Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin around? Well, ever.
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksuckers? Now step the fuck away from my best mate.
Beer inspires great conversation.
No, that was beautiful, what you said.
So, what are we going to converse about?
I came here from Temeria.
I visited once. Beautiful country. The women there have huge tits.
People in Temeria fear Henselt. They think he'll take advantage of Foltest's death and attack from the west.
They're right. And while he's at it, Henselt'll plough all his other neighbours too.
I hear people fear him more each day.
Folk fear kings just as ants fear bears, wouldn't you say?
If they had any brains, the ants would hire a hunter.
That's right. Here's to the hunter!
What are you driving at?
Just interested in knowing what you think of your king.
Who are you?
Let's say I'm someone who can help you.
With what? Huh?
Your plot against Henselt.
Shut up, or you'll send us all to the gallows.
We'll not drink with you. Step away.
Did he have to be like me? Stubborn.
Did I feel that? How?
Why didn't he turn out like his mum?
No.
I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Aedirn. Let's look for your friends.
Uh-huh. See, I'm going to take me a nap, right?
Aedirn, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head.
Aedirn, where are you? One tanker, two tankers, three tankers, four. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see you, prick. It's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's light, damn he's bloody loud. Suit up, fall in, attack and get well ploughed.
Aedirn!
Damn it. This is a brothel, not a military camp.
What?
Bunch of
What? Swarm?
Still looking for coins.
Aedirn, stop fucking around and get up.
What else am I to do?
1 tanker, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see a prick, it's time to head for home. The cock calls at dawn's light, damn he's bloody loud. Shoot up, fall in, attack and get well ploughed.
So that means I will have to extract some information from them.
1 tanker, 2 tankers, 3 tankers, 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, barf your guts up on the floor. 5 tankers, 6 tankers, you...
Beer!
I'm buying. It all depends.
Here!
Beer inspired.
No. So?
I'm looking for work. Think Henselt could use a witcher?
Deathmold would make better use of one.
Aye. He'll cut you up into bits and look at them neath a scope. Like a frog.
Shut it! Deathmold's got long arms and even sharper ears.
Henselt trusts Deathmold. I think the king knows what he's doing.
He don't know shite. I stand by it. Deathmold's got him under his thumb.
Quiet down.
Folk are happy, though. That's what's important.
Folk have had Henselt about up to the top of their helmets. Things go on like this, they'll knock his fat arse off that throne. He don't look to his soldiers no more. Forgotten us, the ingrate.
Well, it's no surprise they want to get rid of him, huh?
Aedirn, shut it.
Geralt's like a brother. I'll keep no secrets from him.
Who are you talking about?
A knave, greedy and cruel. Kills for pleasure. A son of a bitch has magic armor and plays tough. Thought he could do what he pleased until he caught Deathmold's eye. Now he's hiding. Too bad about them other lads. If Trott's caught, he'll give them all up. Heads'll roll, I tell ya. Some peoples have come together to plot. They wanted me to join them, but I was too busy. And I don't trust this Trott. Them other coiners is alright, but Vincent's a greedy sadist.
Where can I find them?
What you mean, where? The brothel, of course. Ask for Whistling Wendy.
I'm not looking for a whore.
Once you have her, pay attention now. Tell her you want her smile to open the gates of paradise. Get it right? Except you won't get the fucker then. Ah, and give her this. I've no use for this coin. Won't buy me no beer. Wendy'll take you to them coiners.
Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
Okay, so that's it for today, and I will stream tomorrow. Thank you very much everyone for your support and everything, but I'll stream tomorrow because it's quite hot here, and yeah, stream tomorrow, and I'll try to stream it in the morning maybe if it's possible. Till then, bye bye, take care, see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining in. Peace.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from